You guys ready? Okay, how do we simplify this? 15 and 27. Divide by 3. What do we do with the x's here? X squared divided by x. Right, subtract. So 2 minus 1 leaves 1 on the top. How about the y's?
They cancel. Wait, no. Y squared on the bottom.
1 minus 3 is negative 2, leaves 2 on the bottom. So on top we have 5x. On the bottom we have 9 on. Okay.
Caleb got you to believe that we had an English test over 12 or 16.
Oh, I heard about that.
What's different about number 3?
2 times.
Multiple terms. So multiple terms. Can I reduce 15 and 25 here? No. What do I have to do? Factor. Which includes taking stuff out. What can I do to the top? Take out a 3, and what's left? There's take stuff out. There's 3-term factoring, which we do a lot, and there's square minus square. How do I do square minus the square?
X plus 25. Plus 25. Oh wait, plus 5.
Yeah. Squares are numbers that have square roots. Square root of this is x. Square root of this is 5. X plus 5, x minus 5. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot what I've done. Yeah, cancel out x plus 5, so it's 3 over x minus 5. Number 5, x over 4 times 16 over 2x squared plus 6. Alright, what can I do on this one? No, cross multiply is for equations. Cross cancel, but before I do that, does any of these factor? It's the only thing that's not one term is this. What can I do to the bottom right? Take a 2 out. So 2 comes out, and then what's left if I divide these by 2? Okay, now what? 16 and 4. 4. What else?
Did you do the 4 and 2?
4 and 2. Anything else? X squared and x. Yeah. So that's it. So 2x on top and x squared plus 3 on bottom. Can we define the difference between burping and belching? Leo doesn't know what either of mine are. Okay. Belching, I imagine, is more of a manly effort. He about made a comment. Were you about to insult someone and leave?
No, I was.
Are you marking that one, Sal? Yeah, that was a half. Just do a half.
She literally.
You can't do a half a mark.
That wasn't one. She went.
I think you got a pencil mark on your head saying.
That's pain. That's pain.
I was about to say something.
I didn't get that. So I was pumping out. It was like a can. So I was pumping it, and it got stuck.
And so I tried to do it really hard, and it went everywhere.
Talking about art class?
Yeah, it was black paint.
That's not gonna be there.
No. Sit behind your clothes.
It's on
Yes.
close too.
Do the thing moms do.
Dude,
that's
so
Leo.
Thanks.
It's
Okay,
so
okay.
long, long look too.
Ew.
No.
Gross.
That's worse than the may I.
You just let him do it too.
You said may
I know he's just gonna sit there and go, may
You
I?
should have
may
said
I?"
may I.
All right. So what can we do with the upper left here? What multiplies into 6 that adds up to -5?
3, -3,
-3 and -2. What can we do to the upper right?
take an X out.
Take an x out. Okay, this is not 3-term factoring. It's not a square minus a square. So you just take something out. X comes out. If I divide the x out, I get x plus 2. Now what? So on top I just have x minus 2, x plus 2. Do I need to FOIL that? I just keep... It's really stuck in there. 5x minus 15. What's he listening to right now? See if you guys can tell.
Halfway living on the prairie.
Okay, number 9, no that's not it. Number 9 is division, so what do we do on division?
Switch it.
Flip the second one. When you flip the second one, it becomes a multiply again. So it's 3x squared over x minus 3. Alright, can I factor any of those? Take a 5 out of the top left. On the bottom left, 3x comes out.
Exactly what you said.
And the right is too simple to factor. What crosses out?
X minus
And then 3 and subtract x.
X squared minus x, the x go away. So on top I have 5x, and on bottom I have x plus 3.
But it's still okay. Yeah, because it's supposed to rain and not cancel it.
Are you just talking about golf or what?
Baseball.
Baseball.
Kids golf.
What about my golf swing?
should play baseball.
I'm sure it's lovely. Did you go out for golf?
No, it was Dad has a.
Of all
has
sports,
a
I'm by far.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And we all learned to swing.
Somebody was telling me about that. Oh, I told Kaden she should go out for golf because,
Kids is terrible, don't even let
It's,
her
No,
play.
it's-
it's
well,
awful.
she didn't, because I said it would be very, I'm sure it'd be very amusing.
Twice.
Because your dad makes you golf a lot.
Imagine Grace.
Leo's so bad at golf. We were at Top Golf, right? You're supposed to
Oh
just
my
make one swing.
God.
He half hits the ball, and he so like goes up.
How do you
and he,
half hit it?
He
he,
threw
he
it
like
in the
this.
air.
He like hit the swing. And so it went up in the air, and he went backwards, and he hit the ball backwards. So he got a double it.
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
That could have gone viral on YouTube.
I
Yeah.
shut it. I remember that.
Did you get
You
kicked out?
threw the club. Yeah, I think they were gonna kick us out, so we just left. it was while we were leaving, so I'm like, alright guys, sort of. Boom!
Here comes security. Trey's very familiar with that. Okay, on number 11, it looks weird, but how did we do these?
Just flip the second.
You do the thing.
Okay, the bottom is being divided, so we just flip the bottom and multiply it, right? So it's just kind of like number 9. So it's a minus b over 2a. Lots of words were coming out. Lots of nonsense. And then, so 6ab is going to flip to the top, and a squared minus b is going to go to the bottom. There's b squared.
B squared.
Can I do anything with that?
A squared minus b squared.
Yeah, this
Squared
guy
A
minus
minus
is a square minus a square, so it's a
Mm.
plus b, a minus b. What cancels out?
A minus b.
A minus b, anything else?
So 2A and
6a and 2a reduced to 3. Is that everything? Yeah. So we got 3b over a plus b.
Where's my scene from history? What's my scene from history? Oh, still.
Okay, this is division again, but the denominator, the bottom part, is separate, so we need to add them together first. So how do I put 1 plus x, or 1 over x plus 1 over y together?
Give each side an X or
Common denominator. What do x and y both go into? X, y. So this guy's missing a y, so that means the top gets a y too. This one's missing a x, so the top gets an x too, as well, also. Okay, so on the bottom, it's just y plus x over xy. Remember, when you're adding fractions, you just need this same denominator. Okay, now back to the division part. So it's 2 divided by this stuff. Or it's 2 over 1 times xy over x plus y, or y plus x, doesn't matter, order of addition. Does anything cancel out? No. So it's just 2xy over x plus y. This is the assignment. Okay, these next 6 are like the hard assignment. Adding and subtracting fractions. We kind of just did a little adding there, but we always started at number 14. X squared minus x minus 3. Okay, we need a least common multiple. What do these both multiply into? So it's kind of like finding the common denominator thing. Before we figure out what they both multiply into, we kind of need to figure out what they're both made of. So that means we need to factor. So what goes into negative 30 that adds up to negative 1? Negative 6 and 5. What should we do first on the left? Take out a 2. And if I divide all these by 2, I get that. And does that parentheses factor again? What goes into 25 that adds up to 10?
5.
So we got a 5 and a 5. Okay, now this is the tricky part. What's the common multiple? What do they both go into? Okay.
X minus 6.
Did I do something wrong?
X plus 5. Squared.
Yeah. Yeah. For this to go into it, we need at least 2 of these, right? Yes. So that is, good job. You guys did well. You did nothing. Sat there with a mark on your face.
I have got it.
May
Do it
I?
again, Leo. Do it again. May I?
It's really on your forehead, but I don't, Leo.
What?
I
It's
don't,
like on the other side of your chin.
I don't want Leo like, oh, you actually, that might actually have been pencil because you marked it off.
Second.
There.
I'm going to use my.
There's a mirror over there. Your phone is illegal. Yeah, if we ever have a break-in, that's probably the best weapon in the room.
Why is he standing like that?
He's looking at himself.
He does this often.
This is what Sam does.
Everyone watch that. Where? Got it off.
Well, you had it on your forehead, but you wiped it off.
Wiped it off? Okay.
Yeah. I think it was pencil. It was not paint on your forehead. Okay, what are we talking about? 17.
Gaslight.
Okay,
It's not. I'm serious.
so 17, when we're adding and subtracting fractions, we need a common denominator. What do these two go into? Yeah, you need one of each. Okay, what is the left denominator missing? X. So if you multiply the bottom by x, the top gets an x as well. What's the right denominator missing? So this gets an x plus 1 as well. Okay, the denominator is done because they just are identical. But the numerator is, we have to work it out. It's 5x minus 3x plus 1.
Which is
3 parentheses x plus 1. So what should we do first? So it's 5x minus 3x minus 3. So it's 2x minus 3.
Can you not reduce it?
Can we reduce it? No. 2x minus 3 is like one thing. So it could only reduce with 2x minus 3. 19, 7x. Okay, we did a couple of these, but we forgot this trick because I don't think we ever fully understood it the first time around. But
19.
okay, are those denominators the same? No. Are they related? Yes. How are they related? Yeah, negative something. That's right. So if I had like 5 minus 7 and 7 minus 5, are those the same? No. Are they related? They're opposites from each other. So here's one way to think of it. If I took a negative out of this, then that would be negative 2 plus x, right? Or if I switch the order, it would be x minus 2. Because these are opposites. So, but where do I put the negative that I take out? Well, just out in front somewhere. So we can turn this into, if we take a negative out of this, we can turn it into x minus 2. Kind of like that. So it's 7x plus negative x, which is 6x. Does that reduce? No. We're doing pretty good. Let's do, well, what?
Number 18, like number 19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, no. It's like number 17. We're like, x minus 9, x plus 9. They're not related. They're just two different things. So you need one of each for the denominator. 21's a new section, but make me feel warm and cozy if we got one of these done. Mm. What's different from 21 and 19? What's different about those?
3 things on the other side.
Yeah.
It's an equation.
Yes, that's it. It's an equation.
Yes.
21 actually kind of turns out to be easy. So in equations, we don't need a common denominator. We actually want to get rid of the denominators. How do we get rid of the denominators? We multiply everything by what all the denominators go into. What do all the denominators go into? X minus 2. So, this one's kind of, I don't know. Well, yeah, that might be a good word. The x minus 2's is a high level vocab word. The x minus 2's just all cancel out.
Annoying.
Just
So,
lucky, previous does not tiring, it's hard work.
Takes a long time.
it's like busy work. It's like low
Can you
level.
take an X out of X plus 2?
Okay, we could, but that's not going to help us here. Factoring the top's not going to help us. So all we're doing, so I just rewrote, after I reduced all the denominators away, I just rewrote what I have left. This. How do I solve an x squared problem?
Move everything to one side.
Move everything to one side and probably factor. Although we did do quadratic formula once this chapter. I don't see it on this page though, so you guys are safe.
Squared plus 3.
Okay, so yeah, x squared plus 3x, what about this 10? Minus 10. So what multiplies into negative 10, that adds up to 3. 5 minus 2. What x values make those factors equal 0? Remember how we finished these problems? If it makes the denominator 0, we gotta throw it away. Do either of these make the denominator 0?
2.
2. So we gotta throw that one away. Alright, we're kinda over halfway, so I'm gonna pause and let you guys work on the evens. We got quite a bit of time.